Today, I want to share some crucial information that affects millions of Social Security beneficiaries across the nation. A groundbreaking new analysis has revealed a startling disparity between benefit increases and actual living costs, suggesting that beneficiaries could be missing out on approximately $742 in additional monthly payments. This isn't just another routine update. It's a comprehensive examination of how Social Security benefits have failed to keep pace with real-world expenses over the past 2 decades. Let's dive deep into what this means for the over 65 million Americans who depend on Social Security benefits. Whether you're receiving retirement benefits, SSDI, SSI, or survivor benefits, this analysis touches every aspect of the Social Security system. The findings are both enlightening and concerning, showing how the gap between benefits and actual living costs has steadily widened since 2000. Picture this: an extra $742 in your monthly Social Security check. That's not just a number, it's groceries for a month, a significant portion of your housing costs, or the difference between choosing between medication and other essential needs. This figure wasn't pulled from thin air. It's the result of meticulous analysis comparing benefit increases to actual cost of living changes over the past 23 years. The research team behind this analysis examined 2 crucial factors: the official cost of living adjustments, COLAs, implemented by Social Security, and the real-world increase in living expenses. What they found was shocking. While Social Security benefits have increased by approximately 65% since 2000, the actual cost of living has skyrocketed by nearly 170%. This massive disparity explains why so many beneficiaries find themselves struggling to make ends meet, despite receiving regular COLA increases. Let's break down these numbers to understand their real-world impact. When Social Security first began implementing COLAs, the intent was to protect beneficiaries' purchasing power against inflation. However, the formula used to calculate these adjustments, based on the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW, has proven inadequate for reflecting seniors' actual expenses. Healthcare costs, housing, and other essential expenses that make up a larger portion of seniors' budgets have increased at rates far exceeding the official inflation measurements. Consider this: in 2000, the average Social Security benefit could cover basic living expenses with some room to spare. Today, despite numerous COLA increases, beneficiaries are finding their checks stretch thinner and thinner each year. The $742 monthly shortfall represents the cumulative effect of this growing disparity. It's the difference between what beneficiaries receive and what they would need to maintain the same purchasing power they had 2 decades ago. The impact of this shortfall extends far beyond individual beneficiaries. We're talking about a ripple effect that touches families, communities, and the entire American economy. With over 65 million beneficiaries receiving Social Security payments, the total annual shortfall amounts to nearly $580 billion. This massive figure represents not just lost income for beneficiaries, but reduced spending power that could be stimulating local economies across the nation. However, addressing this disparity presents significant challenges. The Social Security Trust Fund already faces long-term funding concerns, and implementing an across-the-board increase of $742 monthly would require substantial additional funding. Based on current beneficiary numbers, such an increase would require approximately $48.3 billion in additional monthly outlays, a staggering $580 billion annually. This raises important questions about how to balance adequate benefit levels with the program's long-term sustainability. The core issue lies in how COLAs are calculated. The current system uses the CPIW, which measures price changes based on urban wage earners' spending patterns. However, These patterns differ significantly from those of Social Security beneficiaries, particularly retirees. Seniors typically spend a larger portion of their income on healthcare, housing, and other necessities that have seen some of the steepest price increases in recent years. Many experts advocate for switching to the Consumer Price Index for the Elderly, CPIEA, which better reflects seniors' spending patterns. This change alone could help close the gap between benefit increases and actual living costs. However, such a switch would require legislative action and careful consideration of its impact on Social Security's long-term financial stability. The situation becomes even more pressing when we consider the current economic climate. With inflation rates reaching levels not seen in decades, the gap between benefits and actual living costs continues to widen. While recent COLA increases have been more substantial, including a notable 8.7% increase for 2023 and 3.2% for 2024, they're still playing catch-up with years of accumulated shortfalls. What does this mean for current and future beneficiaries? First, it's crucial to understand that these findings don't just represent abstract numbers, they reflect real hardships faced by millions of Americans. Many beneficiaries are forced to make difficult choices between basic necessities like food, housing, healthcare, and utilities. The $742 monthly shortfall often represents the difference between comfortable retirement and constant financial stress. Looking ahead, several potential solutions have been proposed to address this growing disparity. These include switching to the CPIA for COLA calculations, implementing a minimum benefit level tied to the poverty line, and increasing Social Security's funding through various means. Each proposal comes with its own set of challenges and trade-offs that need careful consideration. For current beneficiaries, understanding this gap is crucial for financial planning. While waiting for potential systemic changes, many are exploring supplemental income sources, budget adjustments, and benefit optimization strategies. Programs like Medicare savings programs, extra help for prescription drugs, and various state-specific benefits can help bridge some of the gaps created by inadequate COLAs. The implications of this analysis extend beyond individual beneficiaries to shape broader policy discussions about Social Security's future. As the program approaches its 90th anniversary, ensuring its ability to provide adequate benefits becomes increasingly critical. The $742 monthly shortfall serves as a stark reminder of the need for comprehensive reform that addresses both benefit adequacy and long-term program sustainability. This isn't just about numbers on a page, it's about ensuring dignity and financial security for millions of Americans who have contributed to the system throughout their working lives. The current disparity between benefits and actual living costs represents a significant departure from Social Security's original promise to provide reliable retirement security. As we continue this important discussion, it's crucial to remember that Social Security isn't just another government program. It's a fundamental part of the American social contract. The $742 monthly shortfall, identified in this analysis, represents more than a mathematical discrepancy. It represents an urgent need to realign the program with its original purpose of ensuring dignified retirement for all Americans. What can concerned citizens do about this situation? First, stay informed about proposed Social Security reforms and their potential impacts. Contact your congressional representatives to express your views on Social Security adequacy and potential solutions. Join advocacy groups that align with your views on Social Security reform. Most importantly, share this information with others who might be affected. Awareness is the first step toward meaningful change. Remember, Social Security's challenges are solvable with proper attention and political will. The $742 monthly shortfall, identified in this analysis, provides a clear metric for measuring the gap between current benefits and actual needs. As discussions about Social Security's future continue, this figure serves as a powerful reminder of what's at stake for millions of Americans. In conclusion, while the revelation of a $742 monthly shortfall in Social Security benefits is concerning, it also provides a clear target for reform efforts. By understanding the scope and causes of this disparity, we can work towards solutions that ensure Social Security continues to fulfill its vital role in providing retirement security for generations to come. The time for action is now. Our seniors and future retirees deserve nothing less than a Social Security system that truly meets their needs.